Okay, so I've now installed the AMD drivers from AMD's website, and what that got me is this setup here. So this is not my normal setup. I'm running through a USB-C Cable Matters DisplayPort 1.2 dock. Normally at home I'm just using USB-C to USB-C because my display takes a USB-C input. So if we look at it now, we see that on both GPUs we have Vulkan support. So we have Vulkan support on the AMD Radeon, we have Vulkan support on the 3080 if it loads. Yes. The problem now is that my display is screwed up over USB-C. So display 2 is tiny, right? What resolution do you think that's running at? 640 by 480, and I cannot change that. I also cannot change this 60 hertz. It's a 75 hertz display, but I can't change that. Now, by contrast, if we plug in the HDMI, second display comes up and it works fine. 1920 by 1080. Refresh rate, I can do 75 hertz, no problem. So HDMI works, USB-C is all freaked out. Normally when I'm at home, this is grayed out and the display does not work at all. I'm actually surprised that it's running at 640 by 480 because at home my USB-C display would just turn off. Now what we can do, just to prove that this computer can run Vulkan, which I mean we all know anyway, if we go ahead and open CMU, you can see now that in the general settings we have graphics options for Vulkan. We can do the 3080 right there. So I can open this game if I wanted to, and it'll launch. I don't have a controller hooked up, so I can't actually get into game, but I've done this so many times now, and I know it would get into game if I wanted it to. So my options right now, as the drivers stand, are be able to play Vulkan games and have no USB-C display or a barely usable USB-C display, or not be able to use any Vulkan and have properly working displays. So just for proof here, let's go to Valheim, play using Vulkan. And there it is. It launches. So it wouldn't do that before with the other drivers. This is just the community mod that I use. This is for the community server has been closed, so that's nothing to do with actual Valheim. It would launch and it would play. I've done it before. So yeah, that's where we're at. I either get USB-C functionality or I get Vulkan, but I do not get both. And it's really frustrating.